A lot of journalists, a lot of fans in general, like literally everyone is talking about whether Chelsea is in a title race or not. And I think we need to see a lot of more games to actually answer that. And tomorrow we're gonna have a very difficult test. We're gonna play against Everton at Goodison Park. Why it will be a very difficult test is because we have actually lost 5 out of 6 visits there in recent times. And that tells you all you need to know how difficult it is to actually play Everton at their home ground. We have received a lot of praise. Maresca has, the player has, and we cannot afford to be complacent tomorrow. If we want to really be in a title conversation, we can start by winning against Everton. It will be a mental challenge, a mental test, because Everton is gonna sit deep and they're gonna defend their own half like their life depends on it. They got physical players, they have a backline and midfielders that get stuck in, that they winning most of their interceptions, tackles, area duels. Everton also plays with big margins under Sean Dyche, which means that they clear the ball away from dangerous areas when they are under pressure. Also means they're interrupting the opposition rhythm and momentum continuously throughout the game. The worst thing that can happen is that Everton takes the lead. They can take the lead from a mistake on a counter-attack because they like to sit deep, soak up pressure, and then launch direct balls on their forwards. And they're gonna be even more rock solid at their back. And on their day, Sean Dyche's team can shut out any team. We saw that against Arsenal, who they faced last time. That's why it's going to be very key for us to take the lead, and because that means we can dictate the game, and Everton has to come out from their low block, and that means more space will open. We need to take it game by game. We can start by beating Everton, and then we can start beating the next teams we have ahead of us, and we can definitely talk about that we could be in a title conversation. Fofana is out again, as well as Badia Chile. James is taking part in some training, but he's gonna still be out for a couple of more games. Cucurella, Mudryk is suspended, and we also have Lavia, who could be doubtful. Neto should be back in the 11 after he was suspended, and we're gonna have Sanchez starting in goal. He's a fantastic shot stopper. Needs to improve playing out from the back, of course, as we know, but I keep him in goal for this game. In our backline, we're gonna see one change from a last Premier League game. We're gonna have Malagusta as the right back, Tosin and Colwill as a centre back pairing. And to be honest, I think Tosin has stepped up a little bit, which I really like. And Renato Vega is gonna get a chance from start since Marc Cucurella is suspended. Renato Vega is a raw player like many other young guys in this team, but you can definitely see the high potential he has in his game. He of course have things to improve upon, as closing down players, be more concentrated, being the right position, and having more accurate tackle. But he's a versatile player that you can either have in this makeshift back three, or he can move into the pivot in the midfield and be that defensive midfielder. The pivot, we're gonna have Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, who is potentially the best midfield duo in Premier League in the current moment, at least in the form they are in. So we want that to continue. We want to have Sancho on the left hand side, Noni Madueke on the right hand side, despite Neto being back. Sancho adds you that creativeness, and Madueke adds that goal scoring threat. So it's a nice balance on each side. Cole Palmer in the number 10 role, no questions about it. And despite him being a little silent in recent games, I have to commend the whole team for stepping up and contributing with goals and assists. We shouldn't only rely upon Palmer, we should rely upon our whole attack, literally our whole team. Jackson continues up front. There are in some moments where he completely fluffs it. He takes too long time to make a decision in the final third whether he's gonna shoot, make a dribble or pass. But he scored in the last game. He took the chance in the end and helped us win. But that's something Nicholas Jackson needs to improve upon, his composure and decision making in the final third. The player I'm gonna watch out for in this game especially is going to be Nonne Madueke, because Maresca is continuously to improving him. He's contributing with goals, he's more direct, is like decision making is getting better as well. There's still more room for improvement, and I think the only thing that stops him is himself. Maresca has mentioned that if he wants to continue to reach his potential, he needs to be more hungry. He can't get complacent. If he's scoring one goal, he needs to have the hunger to get the second. Gonna try to shut their own half completely down, not allowing us to get in clear-cut opportunities. But on the other side of the spectrum, I mean, we are in stunning form. We have scored the most goal out of any team in this league, and Maresca really knows how to adapt to the opponents we're facing to break down the weaknesses and win the game. So I have all my belief in Maresca to figure that out. So I assume we're gonna win 2-0 and keep a clean sheet, because Everton, I think, is the team in the league that has the least amount of goals going forward, at least one of them. They really struggle. Just gonna tell you that, whether we are in a title race or not, when Chelsea is the underdogs and nobody believes in us, we are the most dangerous. That just is in our nature, and this season is a real reminiscence of the Antonio Conte season in 2016-2017, and it's just something about Italian managers that, you know, work with Chelsea. So I'm just gonna say that and stop the video right there. If you're brand new here, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my page, hit that notification bell so you never miss when I upload. And Chelsea Explained is out. Take care, you guys. Bye.